This is the Australian 787 incident where both engines went sub-idle. They've incorrectly called sub-idle pressure corrected N2 idle. Sub-idle means it goes below the minimum core speed. Sub-idle could be called 81 seconds for the right and could be called 8 seconds for the left, but it is not. It never actually went below the engine's actual idle. It went below pressure corrected N2 idle, which at the altitude that it was would have been up close to 75 to 80%. Idle is down here at 60 and 50. Okay, below idle, 60%, it's about 66% is where ground idle, where it sits, where it's sustained. That's idle. Pressure corrected as you go up changes. Air India was on the ground. It would be closer to down here. It doesn't matter. It's below minimum idle RPM is the trigger. Let's look at how long it took this aircraft to deteriorate from whatever that is, 92% down to even, let's just say, 80%. If that's 10 seconds, this took approximately 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 seconds to get to 80%. Massive bypass ratio. They don't just suddenly go like that. They take a while. In fact, they take quite a long time to spool down their core. The blue line is the core speed N2. The orange line is what the system works out would be the pressure corrected N2 for a stable idle at that altitude. This altitude was about, let's get the actual altitude, shall we? Here we go. About 3,600 meters. That's when we had the problem. So what's 3,600 meters? 3,600 meters in feet. So 11,000 feet, sorry. Not 30,000. They were on descent, yeah. So at 11,000 feet, the pressure corrected altitude, sorry, the pressure corrected N2, yes, would be closer to 80%. On the ground, there is no pressure correction. It's, okay, there is, but it's not up at 80%. It doesn't matter. Even if it was 80%, look how long it took to spool down. Next incident. So this is the flight data recorder from the United Airlines engine failure into Singapore in 2024. Alright, let's see what its spool down looked like. Okay, let's find a zoom in on the event. Here we go. Engine N2 RPM is the blue line. N1 is the orange. N1 command. So let's look at the blue one. It was at 110% because it was really trying hard. How long did it take to get down to even, let's even say, shall we say 70%? As someone's arguing against me. Let's say it's there 70%. Okay, how many? It's 1.5 of these line increments. What are the line increments? 1409, 1408, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's 8 seconds. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 seconds to even drop to 70%. Let's say it's 5 seconds. It's still not 1 second. Sorry, it's not. The N2 takes a long time to decay. And that's why the transponder kept pinging until way after the runway threshold, because the N2 is rotating the shaft that the VFSG is on, which kept the alternating current going all the way till beyond the threshold. And that's when the engines went below their minimum idle RPM. And that's when the APU auto start started. And that's when the transponder turned off. And that's when the RAT would have triggered as a result of engine failure. Thank you.